Hi, this is Mohammed, and in this part of the assignment, I'll be explaining spreadsheet usage and benefits in complex problem solving. So, first of all, I gotta identify the typical user. So, basically, for spreadsheets, a typical user would be like clients or an organization, or basically, they will kind of make use of the spreadsheet and to like basically they would use it in stuff like if they want to put in data into the system or like process certain data, storage. They can also display in different like visual formats, as in like, let's say, graphs or charts or something. um Also, basically, this kind of storing it that way makes it way more efficient to access the data, to store the data, keep it safe, keep it organized, so everything looks in like a freshly managed. It's even easier to get something out of the database instead of like if it was all jumbled up, you have to go through it all just to find one specific thing. But within a spreadsheet, you would have to simply just go and look for a certain place, and that's it. You find whatever you need. And basically, um, so pretty much they can be used in stuff like, like budget control, statistical trends, forecasting, and basically there's a lot more uses to spreadsheets. There's loads of loads for of uses for spreadsheets. It can even change Microsoft Access files into spreadsheets. So it's hell of stuff. So okay, one example that could use spreadsheets like this, I would say, is, say, warehouses and offices as well. So pretty much, within a warehouse, it will be very efficient to use because basically they keep tabs on whoever, let's say, new starters. They would have their own spreadsheets of like all new starters, so their names will be there, and then you have like the main shifts attendees of that night that will have like their names written on a certain spreadsheet. Let's say if this regular, then they have like, yeah, every day this person comes at these certain days, so their name will be on the spreadsheet with their, like, shift pattern and all this. So pretty much, it's a neat way to store stuff and keep tabs on everything. And pretty much, they can like make graphs out of it and make like statistics if they ever need like some sort of evaluation or something. It would be so much easier to do, so much easier to carry out, and it would not require any effort at all. So next up, I'll be talking about manipulating complex data in support decisions. So basically, it is one of the benefits of spreadsheets. It's one of its advantages, because basically when you're dealing with complex data, it's hard as it is to kind of like, you know, sort it all out, put it all together, especially if it's long. You got a big list of people and names, and you have to like sort it all out. It's gonna take so much time, so it's quite a challenge as it is. But basically, with the help of spreadsheets, you can make the job so much simpler. Although it's still gonna be like a bit like hard, but at the same time, it's gonna be way much better than if you did it manually, because it would be so long and it would take so much time. So pretty much as well, like, so yeah, data will be taken in, it will be processed, it will be like set out to in order, and then you can make visual stuff out of it. So, like bar charts, pie charts, whatever charts you want to do, really. So pretty much, it's one of the best, like, but one of its good benefits of spreadsheets. So one of the basically examples of this is, if you think about like your your banking app, or your banking kind of, yeah, pretty much your banking app. Uh, they kind of do use spreadsheets in a way, because if you think about it, you got your, let's say, money inflow and money out, so you got in and out. Um, it's not the same with every bank, of course, but personally, my bank, you got like money going in, money going out, so you can kind of like, take this as an example, and it depends on what period I put. It shows me like how much has been in, how much has been out, and the thing is, like, of course, it wouldn't show me like a, let's say, a chart or something about it. It would just tell me how much I spend in, how much I spend out. That's it. But it's just a simple example. But other than that, like within the bank itself, there could be something like that. So they'll show statistics of what exactly they spend money on. Let's say what, um, how much they spend money on food, because like they can add up the places that classify as food stuff. Let's say Tesco, blah blah blah, Aldi, all this stuff. Um, it just kind of like food stuff, and then like what stuff that I buy online. That you got like loads of stuff. So pretty much you kind of can keep tabs and monitor everything like that has been done, and this is kind of like, one of the good benefits of spreadsheets. So next thing we'll be speaking about is data mining. So basically, with data mining, it's another benefit of spreadsheets. So pretty much what this means, it's kind of within the name, data mining, as in like casual mining, coal mining, or any mining, and you got data. So pretty much here we're mining data, and what that means is within a spreadsheet, there's an easy way to kind of mine data, because basically how you set up or make up the spreadsheet, you break it up in a certain way in case like you add so pretty much you would add filters. So if you're searching for certain information about, like, let's say a specific, let's say in workplace, a specific department or anything, every place would have their own spreadsheet or their own section of a very massive spreadsheet. So pretty much as soon as you put the name of that department there, you get all the information about the employees, managers, trainers, and all that within that department. So pretty much it kind of singles out the data that you need. So pretty much, really, there's not really much to say about data mining. It's pretty much of a straightforward term. It's kind of self-explanatory if you think about it and look into the name. It's just kind of gives away what it actually does, which is gather data from within a spreadsheet or something. And basically, spreadsheet makes it so much easier instead of going, let's say, if you got physical files and you have to go through files, and maybe okay, it's in alphabetical order, and you can find certain files, but still it's gonna take some time to find the right file, go through, let's say, all the people that start with F, find the right person. It's just a long process, but of course on spreadsheet it will make it so much quicker. Right. So now in this part, I'll be telling you like how spreadsheets can be used for complex problem solving, which is like, for example, cash flow forecasting, budget control, and also like what if scenarios and sales forecasting, and etc. So yeah, one of the great things about the spreadsheets as well is that you can use them to solve complex problems. So basically, this would include budget mismanagement, miscalculations, statistical inequalities, poor data management, and all the good stuff. And basically, the problem is that if the data is inaccurate, that means whatever's gonna come after that is not gonna be correct. So pretty much you got inaccurate data, and then people are gonna take that, or the people who are gonna take it after, gonna take it, process this wrong data, and then make a decision, and that decision is not gonna be. It could be bad, like it could badly hurt the company or the organization because they're making it based off wrong statistics or wrong data. And then basically what this does is lead the company into going into complex problems, so problems within itself, or like actually financial problems, maybe data breaching problems. It could cause them to do something really bad to harm the company. Best case scenario, they might do something that wouldn't affect the company that much, or a decision that wouldn't affect the company that much. But in some cases, it could really harm or damage the company's uh, like budget, wealth, reputation. Depends on what it is. Well, basically, I got an example that kind of touches on what I just said. Basically, there could be an organization, and let's say they would want to store their data. So they store the data in, like, let's say, a paper form, and then within that paper form, once like they store their data, human error, as you know, we're all human beings, we would tend to make mistakes. So with said, like, if someone does a human error while entering this data, then the data is not going to be accurate. Then basically the company is going to base their decision or their like final say based on wrong data, and this could lead to further complexions, which could be like, as I said, economical, which is like, they lose money. uh what's it called? Legal, which is can be like as in court or something, like they breached the law. Or I don't know, something against the client, maybe. It can be anyway. So pretty much it is so much better to use spreadsheets. It's so much easier, so much more convenient. It's the best way to solve complex problems, and basically like makes you do the right decision based on very accurate and specific details that you cannot really think about twice because you know it's accurate. So yeah, pretty much that is it for this part of the assignment, and I will see you all in the next one.